guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Ellie, aka All Too Swift, and I upload videos about all things Taylor Swift and sometimes more. For today's video, I'm going to be spilling your guys' unpopular Taylor Swift opinions, your confessions, things that you believe about Taylor Swift and her music that you don't feel comfortable sharing to the general public. So I posted a link on my community post for you guys to go ahead and comment your unpopular opinions, and it's completely anonymous. I don't know who put each one, so some of these are super crazy and some of them I'm like, really? That's not that serious. But anyway, you guys really seem to enjoy these types of videos. I don't even know how many of them I've done at this point, but these ones consistently perform like the best out of all the types of videos that I film. So I figured, why not make another one? If you're new here, before we get started, you should definitely subscribe because I upload videos about Taylor Swift and other things every single week, every Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And if you like Taylor Swift, you'll definitely like my content, so might as well stick around. Also, give this video a thumbs up, and I want you to comment down below a heart hand emoji because that's like my favorite emoji ever. I feel like it's just such a Swiftie emoji. I think it's so cute and I love it, so comment down that emoji. And yeah, without any further ado, let's get on to the video. 'Cause I remember it all. So our first opinion is that Folklore is better lyric-wise, while Evermore is better storytelling-wise. And this one I don't necessarily disagree with. I do think that Evermore is better overall, just because I love Evermore, we know this. But I do agree that Folklore has good lyrics. I also think Evermore has good lyrics, but I don't necessarily think that Folklore has better lyrics, but I do think that Evermore has better storytelling. I think Evermore is the storytelling album, and that's mainly why I like it. So I see where you're going with this one, and I don't completely disagree. The next one is that Castles Crumbling is her best song in her entire discography, and definitely see where you're coming from with this one. It's definitely one of my favorite vault tracks. It's so good. It's like so pretty, just like listening to it. It feels just so pretty, so beautiful. I love it. But the lyrics are also amazing and so sad and soul crushing. But I love it so much. I don't think it's necessarily her best song ever because my favorite song is Willow, so nothing can ever beat Willow for me, but I do definitely love Castles Crumbling so much. Our next one is that while it might not be the best written, Lover is super underrated, and it's actually this person's favorite album. This is definitely unpopular because I know a lot of people don't like Lover, but personally, I love Lover. I'm with you. It's not my favorite album, but it's definitely way up there. Top 3 album. It's super nostalgic, just super special to me because that's kind of like the album that made me a Swiftie. So it's kind of just always gonna have a special place in my heart. But I definitely see why you love it so much because it's such a beautiful album. The songs are so good, and the aesthetic as a whole is just so summery, so pink, so girly, and I love it so much. The next opinion is that Fortnite featuring Post Malone is not the best. This might be controversial, but I actually do agree with this. It's not all that. I think it's a good song, and I was very surprised that she collaborated with Post Malone because I love both of them. But he just seemed like a very person that like she wouldn't collaborate with, I guess, because they kind of tend to have like very opposite styles of music. Although now Post Malone writes country music, so I don't really know. But it was definitely very unexpected. I don't think it's bad at all. It could be because it's overplayed. I don't like listen to it as much actively just because I don't feel the need to, but I don't know. I really like the music video. I think it's super cool. I love all the artistic choices in it, but the song itself just is not my favorite. I don't have anything against it, but I don't think that it's amazing, and I don't think it's like record of the year material. This person says that Red is their least favorite album, and low-key same. I feel like this is like well known at this point, but I don't hate Red. I don't have anything in my heart against Red. It's just not my favorite album to ever exist. I think she has a lot of better albums. I think 1989 is better. I think Speak Now is better. I think Fearless is better. I don't know if I think Debut is better. Maybe. But anyway, there are a lot of albums that I prefer over Red, and it's definitely at the bottom of my ranking, we'll say that. This one's kind of long, so I'm gonna read it on my iPad so that I don't like mix up what it says. But this person says, I'm a massive Swiftie, but I'm not going to deny that Taylor Swift is a businesswoman and a lot of the special edition things and new cardigans are cash grabs. I love her for that though. If I was her, I'd do the same. This has been something that has been on my mind for so long, because so many people complain when she releases different versions of the albums or different cardigans or different merch collections or says something's limited but then it's not actually limited. You have to remember that Taylor Swift the person and Taylor Swift the businesswoman are two completely separate entities. Taylor is her own person, but she's also a brand. Like, Taylor Swift is a brand, and at the end of the day, she wants to make money, justifiably so, because we all want to make money. I want to make money. That's like we need money to survive. And yes, she is already rich. There are so many rich people in this world that continue to try and make money. So for people to say that Taylor doesn't have a right to continue to try and make money because she already has money is completely off the mark when you're not saying this about other people. There are so many millionaires and billionaires in this world that continue to get richer, but people will call out Taylor for it. Of all people. Not gonna call out these rich men who own billion-dollar corporations. They're gonna call out this woman who's a pop star. And that gets on my nerves so much, because I completely agree that we should hold people accountable, and I completely agree that the wealth gap is insanely large. However, you cannot begin to call out one person but then not call out someone else for the exact same thing. Because the reason people are calling Taylor out is because she's a successful woman. If she was a successful man, they wouldn't say anything about it. They wouldn't care. So yes, in summary, I completely agree with what you're saying, and I have always been of the opinion, if you don't want it, don't buy it. Like, I wouldn't buy a different version of an album just because she releases it. I think that's dumb. I don't even own physical copies of most of her albums because I listen to them on streaming anyway. So for me personally, as a teenager in college, paying for my own college, trying to save money and work and maintain my life, I'm not going to spend my money on things that I don't need to be spending my money on. If there's a piece of merch that I really like, I'll buy it. But if she releases another edition of an album, if some people are going to get that and it's going to help her earn more money, that's so great. But I'm not about to waste my money on that when I don't want it. If she releases something and you don't want it, don't buy it. If you don't want to contribute to her money, don't contribute to her money. It's not that difficult. All right, next opinion is that this person does not like that Taylor did the More Lana version of Snow on the Beach. This one, I'm not exactly sure how I feel about it. When the More Lana version came out, I definitely didn't like it as much as the original just because I was used to the original more. But now I kind of don't really feel any way about it. I don't really care which version I listen to, but I do agree with the second portion of this comment in which the person said that they feel like she was bullied into it. I do agree with this. I think so many people were like, oh, you're gonna do a collab with a person, but you're not even gonna let them be in the song. But that was artistically, like, how she wrote it, how it was performed. Lana was a part of that when they did it. Like, it's not like Taylor just didn't, like, get her permission, I guess. Like, Lana was there. She recorded it. She was okay with it because she recorded it and she was a part of it. So I don't understand why people are so upset about the fact that Lana doesn't have a big part in the original, because she was there. Like, she was a part of the whole thing. If she wanted more of a part, she would have said something. So I do agree that Taylor was kind of bullied into it. I do like the version with more Lana, but I don't necessarily think that it was needed. I think we could have just left it. But I do think that Taylor kind of does have a history of caving to peer pressure, with a lot of different instances. This, the anti-hero music video, etc., etc. So I'm not surprised that it happened, but I do wish she would have kind of listened to her own artistic vision a little bit more. And maybe if she originally wanted more Lana, she should have put more Lana originally. But if she and Lana originally agreed to have it be the version that it was originally, I don't see why it had to be changed. I am also glad that we have two versions of the song because it's super pretty and I don't know, I like it. So, oh well, I guess. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you have any other controversial Taylor Swift opinions that you want me to react to, drop them in the comments down below and I will definitely make another version of this video at some point or another because I know you guys love it so much, so might as well give the people what they want, I guess. But yeah. Anyway, if you made it all the way to the end of the video and you're not subscribed, literally what are you doing? You should subscribe because you made it to the end, so you obviously enjoyed it. And if you enjoyed this video, you'll enjoy my other videos. Make sure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and comment down below your last Taylor Swift song that you listened to, because I'm curious how many people have the same songs that they just listened to and how many people are like way different, completely random. So comment down below the last Taylor Swift song you listened to, And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope everyone has an amazing day, because you are all so lovely and wonderful and kind and beautiful and intelligent and literally all the other positive adjectives in the world. Bye guys.